In this KOTOR Remake news update video, I will be sharing with you a comment made by the CEO of the company behind the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. Before we do get into today's video though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future news updates on this upcoming remake. Despite what many people have been saying or believe, the game is not cancelled at this moment in time. It's in development, and Embraer, the owner of Saber Interactive who are developing this game, have come out and talked about it today, plus still have it down as an upcoming release in their schedule as of today. That's what they've put out. Plus the CEO also answered a question that I asked him about this remake. So where does all this cancellation stuff stem from? Well, we know the game has had some development issues from previous reports that came out last year, but in more recent times, I made a video on how PlayStation privated the teaser that was released in 2021 to announce this game. PlayStation also deleted tweets about the KOTOR remake from their official PlayStation Twitter account. Now, those were the only things that were removed. PlayStation still have the blog post announcing this game up. StarWars.com still has the post up about the announcement. You'll also find that all of the regional accounts for PlayStation, whether it be UK or Spain or wherever, still have the KOTOR remake trailer up as well. I made a video following up to that story with PlayStation's statement to Kotaku, who said the reason why it was removed is because they lost the license to the music. Even though it's a part of the Last Jedi soundtrack, it's the Force theme from the Last Jedi soundtrack, and whilst that is entirely confusing and this is a really rookie mistake, it doesn't mean the game is cancelled. They just messed up, and still to this day the trailer is not public, which is strange. But regardless, let's go to today. Embraer Group, who are the publisher and owner of Saber Interactive and Aspyr, the current developers and previous developers of this game, discussed the remake. In their updated release schedule, they still have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic down as an upcoming release. This schedule gets updated every 3 months, and new releases that have come out since the previous one have been removed off the schedule, and newly announced titles have been added to the schedule. They haven't just forgotten about the KOTOR remake. This is one of the biggest games that are coming out. It's in the schedule for a reason. It's still in development. The CEO of Embraer, as well as other members of the leadership team, did a live stream to talk about the recent results, which have not been very positive. They've laid off nearly 1,000 people in this past quarter. I'm not going to go into it because it's really complex and detailed, but they've had to make a lot of cuts. You're actually able to put forward a question on this live stream, and mine was the final question. I asked, how are you feeling about the KOTOR remake? And the CEO took a long pause, and he definitely felt probably a bit uncomfortable thinking of an answer, because his answer was this: I've noticed anything I say to this becomes a headline, so that is my only comment.
How are you feeling about the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake? I know it's your favorite question.
I noticed that anything I say to this becomes a headline. So that is my only comment.
Okay, to be continued then, I guess.
He also gave us a bit of a smile. So again, if the game was cancelled, he would have said it would not be in the release schedule. However, the lack of transparency isn't great. It has been 2 years since the game was announced, and all we have to see for it is a CGI trailer that lasts just a few seconds. The CEO, during these quarterly earnings reports with investors, have discussed a few things, but it's been pretty vague. And another factor to consider is that Lucasfilm and Disney probably don't want them talking about this right now. They want to make sure it's proper and ready before they discuss it again, which I really, really do hope the developers can get on their feet and get this game out there. It can't be easy on them at all, because this is such a storied game that has so many fans. A sequel or a remaster or a remake has been wanted for years by so many people. There is a lot riding on this, a lot of pressure. I can't imagine what it's like to be the development team behind this now. Unfortunately, that's all we got out of this KOTOR remake at this moment in time, but hopefully, who knows, maybe 2024 will be different. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on anything I've talked about in this video. Subscribe so you don't miss any future videos like this one. Drop a like to help support the channel. If you did miss any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.